Hi guys and welcome. We have to talk about the couple who booked a trip to Bermuda to redirect it to a very different location that was not as sunny and warm as they would have liked. So let's get into it. Over the years, cruises have definitely gotten a bad rap, from the Titanic to Concordia that capsized and sank, and then we had the Carnival Cruise Poop Cruise. A lot of other bad cruises as well. Now, that's not to say that all cruises are bad. They've just gotten a bad rap in some cases. And it is no different in today's story. People booked a cruise with Virgin Voyage for a trip to Bermuda with their family, expecting this nice warm vacation, and a couple days before they're ready to take off, get a message from the company.
We just got an email. What's today?
It's Friday night.
Monday morning, we board a cruise ship. We're going with his parents, family vacation.
My parents left for New York already, so we sent our suitcases with them.
We sent our luggage packed and ready to go for our destination, Bermuda. His parents, their anniversary's coming up.
Yep.
So we're going with his family to celebrate in Bermuda. And we leave in what is that? 2 days? We just got an email. Would you like to read the email to the people?
Yes, from Virgin Voyage. Ahoy, sailor! Wanted to share an important update about your upcoming voyage. Due to forecasted weather, it's become necessary to adjust our itinerary to keep things smooth, safe, and comfortable. Instead of Bermuda, we'll be heading to northern Canada and St. John, New Brunswick. Where the point to the Arctic?
This is crazy. I would be devastated. I'd be so mad. It's not to say that St. John isn't like a nice place. Like, it's in the maritime, so it's not in the Arctic or whatever. Although lately, it kind of definitely feels like the Arctic, so not a fun time to travel. I live very close to New Brunswick. I am in Nova Scotia, very close to that end. And listen, it's beautiful, but this time of year, no, not so much, because they went last week. The weather is not great. It's very cold, and there really isn't that much to see or do in that specific area. It probably would have been better if they were able to go to Halifax or even PEI. There's still not as much stuff to do this time of year, but maybe it would have been a little more exciting. So definitely incredibly disappointing to be geared up to go to Bermuda and then be told you're going to St. John, Canada. In the email, they go on to say, we know this is not what you were expecting. Yeah, no duh. And they were like, pack a few more layers because, the temperature's going to be different. And it's like, yeah, well, they're already packed. Their suitcases are already gone. Like, can they bring another suitcase? I wonder if they're allowed to. But their stuff is packed and gone. So it's like, thank you, cruise line, for that info. We'll then get another message from the company.
To you directly to personally apologize for the recent change to your upcoming voyage and to explain why we made this decision.
Right. I hope after reading this, while you may not like the decision, why do I feel like this is a teacher like scolding a 5-year-old?
I feel in kindergarten again. You will understand it was difficult but necessary, one made with your safety and comfort as the first priority.
Okay. Blah, blah. Why St. John? Maritime regulations require a foreign port call for voyages. Given the length of this voyage with routing, blah, blah, blah. So they're saying we can't go somewhere warm because we have to go out of the country. But what about, Jamaica?
Anywhere in Southern America?
But also, why not, Florida? Why not, rewrite the maritime laws? I want to go to the beach!
They didn't explain exactly why it was canceled, and then I kind of looked it up a bit, and it was because of storms, so they can't travel because of the storms. I was thinking the same thing, why can't they go to Florida? But I'm assuming the storm is impacting all those areas, so they had to come this way, and that's the only way they could travel. Still, I don't think that should be allowed. I don't think a cruise can just be I know you had a destination to a nice, warm, sunny place, but we can't go there, so we're going to keep going, but we're going to go to this other place that you did not want to go to at all. I don't think you should be able to do that because this company is not giving a refund. They offered them to be able to rebook within that calendar year. And I think that when I looked online, it was only offering $100 voucher on the boat if you go. And I think one thing that happened here is they didn't get trip insurance. I was looking through the comments, so I don't think they had travel insurance, so I don't know if things would play out differently if they had travel insurance. I don't know. The other thing is, people were saying why don't you just cancel and not go? What they were saying, they would already lose a bunch of money because they were going to New York and then going to travel from New York to the warm destination they wanted to go to. So they already spent a bunch of money in New York, and that would just go to waste if they cancel, right? So I was like, okay, they're going to go on this trip.
Also want to acknowledge something that often goes unsaid. Change is difficult on our crew, too, that they don't get to go to Bermuda.
and for them to try to like make them feel bad, being like, you know, well, our staff is sad about this too. Like, they're not gonna be in, like, you know, in Bermuda. Like, it's gonna be not as fun for them either. It's like, yeah, they're working, they're getting paid. Like, that's not the same thing. Their trip wasn't ruined. Like, what are you talking? But I think they're home now, and like I said, their videos have been so fun, and like they're poking fun at it. They honestly seem like such nice people. They seem like they're trying to make the best of it. I can understand they would be so mad. Like, it's understandable, but they've honestly been so fun with their content.
This spring break, we wanted to do something super fun, so we booked a cruise leaving from New York City to Bermuda. We don't live in New York, so we had to fly there, and guys, we got stuck on the tarmac for 4 hours just trying to get out of Ohio, which tells you all you need to know. We officially made it to the hotel and caught up with Ian's parents, who we were traveling with, and then when we tried to check into our room, we realized there was someone already in there. Whoops. So, of course, this is how a trip like this would start out for us, but they figured out the situation and got us into our room. The weirdest Easter ever. It was officially time to board the Virgin Voyages Valiant Lady. Here's us waiting in line. We look so cute. The ship is huge, and we're trying to make the most of it, the whole experience, even though, you know, no one's really excited about going to Canada when you were supposed to go to Bermuda. Again, no hate to the Canadians. We love y'all. You're amazing. We just didn't want to go up north this time of year. I will say the Virgin Voyage rooms on this boat are truly beautiful. I've never seen a cruise ship this pretty. I've only actually been on one cruise before this, so that's not saying much, but they were very spacious, well stocked. Everything looked really comfortable.
Hopefully things will go better for them in the future. Maybe like someone will see their videos, because they are like doing a few, and like we'll get like a company to like send them somewhere and give them the trip that they didn't get to have this time. That would be so nice to see that happen for them, especially where they were so sweet and nice, and I just think they deserve it, right? They made the most of it. They're too funny. They have so many cute videos where they're showing them arriving to their warm, fun destination.
Okay, we just docked in beautiful Bermuda! Woohoo! Nothing gets better than
beaches, good sunsets.
We made it, guys, to St. John, New Brunswick. There was some snow on the ground, sun in the sky, and we carb loaded before it was time to explore. Everybody say Bermuda!
Bermuda.
And oh my gosh, what a sin. Like, oh, to arrive just there and it's just like a shipyard basically, instead of like what you're expecting, like this beautiful, beautiful beach. And like I said, there is beautiful beaches around here. It's just like a weird time of year. I actually live at the beach. I'll input a picture here, and it looks nice today, but it's freezing. It's cold. Like, we do have beautiful beaches in the Atlantic provinces. It's just this, it's not what you're expecting when you're expecting a tropical vacation and you end up in Canada, right? Not the same thing. They're out on the streets, like walking around, like they're trying to make the most of it, right? Like they're trying to enjoy it. They're having food, like they're being very fun and upbeat and trying to enjoy it.
First night's meal at the Wake, which is a restaurant on board. I tried a lot of new things. I tried the bone marrow ? It was really good. We tried some raw fish that was yummy, salmon, all that good stuff. It was a delicious meal. We actually also got to see the sunset over the water, and you see New York in the background. Stunning. Then we went day 2 of our tropical cruise. All right, so here's the pool. Day 2 of our cruise. Absolutely nobody's outside. It's freezing. All to ourselves. It's freezing.
Joking about, like, you know, look at the nice pool here, like, and no one's out relaxing by the pool because it's freezing. I can't imagine them going last week. Like, it is so cold out. There's no way anyone's gonna use that pool on that cruise ship in Canada at this time of year. That's crazy. But what do you guys think about the whole situation? I'd love to hear your opinions below. Thank you so much for joining. Have a great day. Bye bye.